Welcome back to Living Local. Two impactful local organizations, the Project of the Quad Cities and ImpactLife, are coming together to support health, inclusion, and community through an exciting upcoming event.
And joining us now are Tyler Mitchell, Development Director at the Project, and Alex Burkamper, Community Development Advocate at ImpactLife, which is also this segment sponsor. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome back, I guess I should say to both of you.
Thanks for having us.
So Tyler, let's talk about the project a little bit.
Sure.
You know, it has a strong community position here, but tell us about the Project of the Quad Cities and what it's all about.
Yeah, so we've actually been around since 1986, and our primary responsibility is serving people living with HIV right here in the Quad Cities. We also provide a number of different healthcare services like behavioral health, LGBTQ healthcare, and STI and HIV testing.
Yeah, it's important. It's important.
It is. It is. So, Alex, why is it important for ImpactLife to support organizations like the Project?
Of course, well, because we really all believe the same, and organizations like the Project are focused on community health and well-being, just like we are at ImpactLife. And 2 years ago now, we implemented changes under new guidance from the FDA that changed eligibility criteria, made them more inclusive, made it easier for more folks to donate. The big takeaway is now that gay men can donate. There is no blanket deferral for them. It's a complicated topic, though, so if you want to go to bloodcenter.org/pride, you can find out more about that.
Okay, love that. Well, if we had all the time, we would dig into it, but they're not going to let us. But see, there's two events coming up.
There are, yeah.
And so let's talk about those a little bit, because it's still Pride Month.
It is,
it's not over.
Yes, so tomorrow, the 28th, we have our Pride 5K, in the morning. All of these events are down at Bass Street Landing in downtown Moline, so we're very excited about that. Very happy to share that we have sold out of all of our T-shirts and water bottles. Yeah, so that's really exciting. But we will be taking some same-day registrations, of course, if folks want to show up. And then later in the afternoon we have our Pride Party, which is free admission to the public. That starts at 3 o'clock with food and entertainment and all that fun stuff.
All the things are happening.
That's awesome. Right. And how long have you been doing it? Is this the first year? Or?
Oh, no. So this is our, let me do some quick math. I believe this is
Sorry,
our,
no,
you're okay. I just have to think about it. It's our 4th 5K that we've hosted and our 5th Pride Party that we've hosted at Bass Street Landing.
Right.
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really exciting for us. I have to say the city of Moline has been an incredible partner for us in planning and making these events happen.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And you probably have watched it grow too, just over those last couple of years.
Of course, yeah. And and really that's a result of our community showing up and investing in the event, right? And of course we have, amazing sponsors like ImpactLife that continue to support. And, unfortunately these things are not free to put on, right? And so, having sponsors and other community partners come to the table to help make it happen is so critical.
Yeah, definitely. So, Alex, how and why is ImpactLife getting involved with both the Pride 5K and the Pride Party at Bass Street Landing?
Yeah, well, we're a sponsor this year, as we were last year. ImpactLife, we feel it's really important to be a part of the communities that we serve, and this provides great opportunities for us to educate the community about those about those eligibility changes that I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, Tyler, you mentioned it takes a village.
It does.
To do all of these things. If the community is wanting to get involved in the Project of the Quad Cities, what's the best way to go about that?
For sure, yes. We love volunteers. We actually have a volunteer application on our website. Perfect. So if you just go to www.tpqc.org, under the About Us section, you'll see the link to the volunteer application. We encourage anyone who's interested to certainly take some time to fill that out.
And you have events quite often. There's actually another event on Sunday.
We do, yeah. Yes. On Sunday we're having a family pride picnic that we're pretty excited about at Ben Butterworth Park. And we always have things going on throughout the year. We say that LGBTQ people exist beyond the month of June, outside of Pride Month, right?
Yes.
And so, we're always doing things all year round to support our community.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
And so, Alex, how can people take part in supporting ImpactLife's mission, especially during Pride Month?
Well, the best way to do it is to give blood. You can start that process by going to our website at bloodcenter.org/donate. But we also always need volunteers, and you can also come see us at the Pride Party this Saturday. We'll be be there from 3 to 8.
Okay.
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 All right.
So
Yeah.
talk to us about some of those volunteer opportunities. For
Yeah,
folks.
well, so the Blood Center has a lot going on. We rely on volunteers to help make sure that blood products get to where they need to be sometimes. Sometimes they're couriers. Sometimes they're just helping us out by running the canteens at the donation centers, that kind of thing. There are ample opportunities for anyone that's interested.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you know, how many people are involved in the project right now? And
In terms of like people
Yeah,
we
yeah.
serve, so we have about 40 employees, and between Iowa and Illinois, in terms of people living with HIV, I think we serve around 500 individuals.
Okay.
And then obviously we have folks coming into our clinic who are receiving services, you
Yeah.
know, very consistently. The behavioral health program is always
Sure.
growing as well. So, you know, it's great to see more people accessing our services. That's why we're here,
Yeah.
so that we can support our
I
community.
love that. I
Love
love that.
it. Love that.
Well, thanks, fellas, for
yeah.
coming in
Yeah.
and chatting
Thanks for
with
having us.
We
Yes,
really do
it's been a
appreciate it.
pleasure.
We appreciate it.
All right, again, this segment was sponsored by Impact Life, and for more information, you can go to bloodcenter.org.
And we'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.